Yeah, I feel good at 60. Physically, I feel, like I'm 30. I can still do whatever I want. But I've tipped over into old man. It happens gradually, and then all of a sudden, wham, I'm doing old man shit, okay? Let me give you an example. This is Tuesday, okay? Today is Tuesday. Today, I told a guy to have a good weekend. Have a good weekend. So embarrassing. This poor guy's like, okay, I will. When it gets here, in 4 days. I was so embarrassed that I did that. I said, hey man, I'm sorry, I just turned 60. He said, yeah, I could tell. I said, what tipped you off? He said, you're wearing 2 different shoes. I'm like, oh my God. And I was. Oh, that's embarrassing. Now you can play that off. If they're at least similar shoes, like tennis shoes, a couple of mismatched black dress shoes. But if you're standing there in a steel-toed boot and a flip-flop, they ain't buying your story. He's like, should I call somebody, man? I'm like, no, I'll be okay. Oh yeah, assisted living places, man. It's just getting kind of sad. I was thinking about that. I'm like, the 2 different shoes things. Do I just report to the assisted living place now? Do I turn myself in, or do I have to wait for them to come and get me? I don't know what the protocol is. What do I do? Just show up there and go, hey, I'm here. This guy's like, yeah? What's your problem? You look all right. I said, I'm wearing 2 different shoes. He goes, yes, you are. Come right in. Here's your helmet. Go wait in the day room. Dinner's at 4, Wheel of Fortune's at 7, lights out at 8. Don't hurt yourself. God. Assisted living. God, they're popping up everywhere. Now, this is Florida. You see them all over, right? They have the biggest one now. It's called A Place for Mom. Have you heard of this? A Place for Mom. That's kind of sad, isn't it? We used to have a place for Mom. It was at our house with us. Right? We don't do that anymore. Like, I don't want that old bag living with me. She's farting all the time, yelling bingo every 8 seconds. I don't need that shit in my life. And they have a slogan. I'm not making this up. They have a slogan. This is the slogan for A Place for Mom. New adventures for Mom. New adventures for Mom. Okay, let's think about this a second. Mom is 92, okay? She's on the back 9 of late-stage Alzheimer's. She's having a new adventure every 3.5 minutes, You don't have to take her to the zoo, is what I'm saying. Save the money. She's already there, all right? I know that sounds awful, but it's even worse than that? They don't even have one called A Place for Dad. They don't. No one wants us. They want us to sleep in the street or something. People are like, I don't want that old bastard living with me. I didn't like living with him the first time around. Look at him walking around in a steel-toed boot and a flip-flop, calling everybody Daryl, yelling, have a good weekend.